Good morning, Newman Smith. I'm Dr. Jimenez, the proud principal of Newman Smith High School, where our mission is to graduate all scholars to be college, career, or military ready without remediation. Let's start with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our pledge to the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. And now for our moment of silence. Good morning, Newman Smith. Welcome to Newsday with Dr. J. And this is the place out on YouTube on the World Wide Web where we build community and connection and relationship right here at Newman Smith. So make sure today, scholars, on your Chromebook that you head out to the World Wide Web and you hit follow on Newsday with Dr. J. I actually think it's subscribe on Newsday with Dr. J. All right, today is Wednesday, September 17th. Our word of the day is rationalize. It's a verb. It means to justify an action with reasoning. The sample sentence is, he tried to rationalize his mistake by explaining his thought process. Our thought of the day is, people may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. Okay, we talked about the cafeteria. We talked about the fire. And I said, when we come back, we'll talk about the Student Council first Code of Ethics in 1987. Did you know that in 2021, the class of 2021, we added the pillars. We actually revamped the Code of Ethics, and of each statement, we said, okay, we're going to add our pillar to this. So on the news tomorrow, we're going to look at our Student Code of Ethics. All right, it is Constitution Week, but listen, before Coach Duke comes over, I want to tell you, I had the privilege of doing my civic duty the other day at jury duty. It was an amazing process, and I was so honored to live in a place where you could be judged by a jury of your peers. And I thought that the process was like watching the Constitution come to life. And so when you're an adult and you get called for jury duty, hopefully you'll think back on all the amazing things you've learned in your social studies classes to help you think about how you should be a good juror. Well, let's bring over Coach Duke for Constitution Week.
Well, hello, Trojans. All right, so today we're continuing our series talking about Constitution Week. We're just celebrating our Constitution, our democracy, and our beautiful country, and how the government that we set up is literally alive and living today. So today, September 17th, is a wonderful day. It is actually on today in 1787 that the delegates signed the Constitution of the United States of America in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The U.S. Constitution has served as a model for many other democracies, and this week we're celebrating Freedom Week, so we live in such a wonderful country to have laws to protect every individual. There's actually a specific statement located in the Declaration of Independence, which our founding fathers, the very first people starting up our government, wrote to explain why we want to be an independent nation. In this quote, we're going to try to say together, all juntos, okay? So this is the idea, all right? You just repeat after me. I'm going to do a little pause so you can say the words too, all right? It goes like this. We hold these truths to be self-evident.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
That all men are created equal.
That all men are created equal.
That they are endowed by their Creator.
That they are endowed by their Creator.
With certain unalienable rights.
With certain unalienable rights.
That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
That to secure these rights, governments are among the men derived just powers from the consent of the governed.
One more time in half.
I got you. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted.
To secure these rights, governments are instituted
among men deriving their power from the consent of the governed.
among men deriving their power from the consent of the government.
Happy Constitution Week.
Woo, Coach Duke! I love it. Listen, he charged us to think, didn't he? Well, thank you for sharing that. Before we close today, I just want to, I'll bring Coach Duke back over, but before we close today, I want to remind you that FastPass is digital this year. So if you were someone who was enrolled early on and you received the FastPass, it is a digital FastPass this year, not a physical card. All right. Come on over, Coach Duke. We love you. We think you're great. Remember, character counts, and make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.